Hey guys, welcome back. So let's jump into your reading. I already pulled some cards for you guys. I haven't seen the oracle yet. I literally shuffled before I left home today. Like, did all your stuff like right before I left and came to work. And yeah, so I don't know what those are, but you guys, with the Divine Feminine Oracle, you guys got this card, which is kind of funny because when I looked in the booklet to kind of get further insight about it, because what I was getting here, it is about talking about like the inner warrior and solidarity, and even with activism, the way that the imagery is presented, it says here, I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I am changing the things I cannot accept. And that's by Angela Davis. Angela Davis well, she's still alive. She's an author. She's a feminist. She used to be the Black Panther. Like, there's so much about her story, which the funny part is that when I picked this card, like, I've been meaning to read one of her books that she's written, which is, if I'm trying to remember it was recent. It was like a few years ago that this came out. I forgot what the title is. I'll put it up whenever I get a chance. But I just thought that was funny because, like, that's one of the books that's on there. So Angela Davis coming through. So there might be some connection with that. Like, maybe you're someone who fights for their rights, right? There's something here about speaking up when you know something is wrong, right? And then there's also Oya in this image. Oya, which is a Yoruba goddess of, I believe, lightning, storms. So it's like it's about transformation. Sometimes it can be destructive, right? Sometimes change can be chaotic. It's almost like, I don't know, you know, like when you get cut, like if you get a scab, right? The process in itself, like, it takes time for that scab to heal, right? It takes time for the wound to heal itself, for your body to, why am I hearing regeneration? Because now I'm seeing Doctor Who, like the regeneration, like as the Time Lord, you know, like he had different regenerations. He had different bodies that he would go into. Maybe you're into Doctor Who, girl, I don't know. Or maybe this is just like, you've had so many changes. Like, there could have been like different periods of your life where it's like you had to rise as the phoenix multiple times. Like, I don't feel like this is just a one incident where you had like a phoenix moment, where you had just like a very transformative moment here. It's almost like it's kind of been that, like, you yourself, I don't know, it's like Oya as well, right? Thunder, lightning, but that also comes with cleansing, right? I hear the crows. Like, it does bring nourishment to certain crops, right? I mean, it can be destructive, but it also brings about growth. So let's read what it says here. In solidarity is a big part of this as well. So it says, how can I, in solidarity with others, direct my passion and genius towards fighting against oppression? It says, you are being called to tap into the heart of Goddess Oya and the mind of activist Angela Davis to become the embodiment of mature warrior who fights for something greater than yourself. Recognize that you cannot be free when others are oppressed, and stand in solidarity with others who possess the same commitment to a particular cause. So yeah, this is also like not being a bystander, because what's that quote where it's like, it's a quote in Mean Girls that's coming to mind right now, where she's like, there's two types of evil. There's people who do evil things, and there's people who watch evil things being done and don't do anything about it, or something like that. I can't remember the exact quote, but she's the friend says that. I can't remember. Oh my god, it's been a minute since I seen that movie. What was the friend's name? Shit, you guys know who I'm talking about though. You know what I'm saying. But that's kind of what it is, because it's like if you stay silent about something and you know something wrong is going on, but you're just kind of like look the other way, you are complicit in that. You are complicit with the problem. I don't know, I'm just getting like this like urge to speak up about something. I don't know, maybe you're writing a book, or you yourself have dealt with a lot of oppression as well. Maybe you connect with this. Maybe there's something even with your ancestors that's tying into this, because I'm getting like cycles, like maybe that's what it, like generational cycles. It says, I shock you and rock you, I clear the way for what's to come. I can be slight or stupendous, brief or long lasting, uproaring and uprising. What I can't be is ignored. So you cannot be ignored, no matter, like, I feel like you're the type of person that cannot be silenced. You cannot be put in a box. You cannot be put in I don't know, there's something about you that is like, it cannot be contained, okay? Like there's something about like your voice, your power, maybe even like a movement. I don't know, like this is really big. Maybe you're a part of some type of movement here. You could also connect very heavily with like feline spirits, or maybe this is talking about independence, because I'm seeing the panther again. Also, you could be Taurus, you could be Aries, you could be Sagittarius, you could be Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra. You might have connection with snakes as well. But snakes is also kind of symbolic of transformation, right? Because when a shake. Oh, I'm seeing Shake Shack in my head. Someone's eating Shake Shack? What's going on? What kind of milkshake you got? What the fuck was I saying? Shit, I got distracted by by milkshakes. I don't know. Hold on. Let me tack more into this. It says women, especially minority women, have often been excluded from being identified with the warrior, as this archetype has Let's restart that. It says women, especially minority women, have often been excluded from being identified with the warrior, as this archetype has primarily been associated with men and masculinity throughout the ages. What's more, some women continue to suffer under the rule of shadow warrior, who revels in violence and misogyny. Yet the mature warrior consciousness is rising, particularly in those who historically have been oppressed and silenced. It is compelling us to proclaim within, I am responsible for what happens here, and I must do what I can to make a better world for myself and for others. So this is not simply just fighting for your own rights, or fighting or standing on beliefs or causes just that will only impact yourself. This is on a broader scale. This is like solidarity with others. I mean, I've been getting like community-based type thing in collective reading for a while. And it says, both Angela Davis, American activist, former Black Panther scholar and author, and Oya, West African Yoruban goddess, or Orisha of lightning, destructive rainstorms, fire, female leadership, and transformation, are two different yet connected embodiments of the warrior archetype. Associated with the destructive forces of Mother Earth and an instinctive primal passion that burns within our spirit, Oya is short-tempered and quick to cut through lies and deceit with her machete. As opposed to the warrior who fights with weapons, Angela Davis fights with the power of the mind. She personifies the genius of the warrior, which is the ability to think in ways that we have not been taught. So this is like, you come off strong and warrior-like, not only if, like, you would be someone that could defend yourself, right? There's something here where it's like, maybe you've taken some self-defense, or you are just very athletic, or you, I'm seeing, you know, have you guys seen Miss Congeniality, where she demonstrates that, like, solar plexus? What is it? What was it?
If all else fails, go for the 4 sensitive areas of the body. But just remember to sing. S-I-N-G. Solar plexus, instep, nose, point. Sing.
I know it was like solar plexus, something, nose, groin, where she was like hitting him. So it's like, you know, you may have certain, you may have been, oh, maybe you've been in protests where things have gotten very chaotic or violent. Like there may have been like brutality or some type of like, I'm even seeing like gas canisters. Oh my gosh, like the smoke. So you guys may have been someone that has like walked down, you know, with picket, like with signs here. What's the thing? Picket lines? What the fuck is that called? I don't know. With like signs here. You're someone that really speaks out. So you could have been attended, you could have attended certain, like pride walks. You could have gone to certain protests. Maybe you're, because I'm seeing someone do signs or maybe even graffiti, because now I'm seeing Jinx from Arcane, like graffiti on the walls. But you're also very strong when it comes to the mind. Like there's something here, it's like not only can you fight physically, not only can you defend yourself physically, but there's also like you have the ability to defend yourself with the mind, with your words. Again, someone here has like a very strong voice, and I think because your truth is so, it hits hard. It hits hard to people. I don't think you sugarcoat shit. Let's see what oracles you guys have. Music. Okay, so it says listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. So you might be very musically inclined, or maybe there's something here about your voice, maybe voice coming through, or there's something about the way, maybe you make music. Maybe there's something here is like you're speaking change in music. And a lot of, listen, I know that everyone has their own opinions about music and art form in general, right? Like that's what makes art so interesting, is everyone's going to have their own perception or their own interpretation of certain things or their own look at certain art here. But you could be someone that, like, I'm getting like conscious art. Like you could be someone that is, oh, like Kendrick Lamar, conscious rapper here, like, oh, with the new album dropped, I don't know if you guys have heard that, but it's giving a little bit of that, like very conscious. It's like you're speaking real shit in your songs. It's not just, and no shame to any other artists who don't talk about like, you know, real world events. That's absolutely, art is art, right? But I feel with you, whoever I'm talking to, whoever clicks on this video, whoever is resonating with this, like I feel this is more, it's giving that like Kendrick Lamar, it's giving like Delilah Bond. Like, you know how Delilah Bond is like very, a lot of her songs is like very feminist. There's it's that type of music. It's like your message comes out very strongly through music, or maybe you get a lot of inspiration through music. You might even hear about certain, right? It's talking about like, if you don't even relate to certain things, like the communities you're not even a part of, right? Because it was talking about like not just yourself, but others, like other people, other communities. It's like you really want to speak up for those who can't speak for themselves. And you guys must be incredibly creative, because you also got doing our best. And I feel, oh, you know what, I was saying that you are athletic. But this also made me think of like dancing. So someone here could like do dance, but someone here could also do like kickboxing or yoga, or you take care of your body. Like this is, you stay on top. And you know what? The fist is pumped out in both of these. It's giving very powerful. It's giving strong energy. It's giving like empowerment. Not just power, but empowerment. Not only you having power, but you empower others. It's like you kickstart some type of change here, or you are part of some type of change that is being kickstarted. You know what I mean? Like it's like you are also a force. You're also a part of whatever this movement is happening, right? And maybe it's not just you, it's solidarity. This could be a group of people. It says, we are all doing our best with the understanding and awareness we have in this moment. Any decision I take is okay, no matter the outcome. I make the best of any situation and learn as I go along. So it's like you're really learning as you go. I feel like there's a lot of trial and error with whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe whatever it is that you're creating. If you're creating music, it's like, I'm seeing someone, it's like, scrap this, redo this. We got to redo this. Tweak it here. It's like you're very, I just keep hearing conscious. Like you're very conscious in your messaging. You're very conscious about how you want your message to come across. Or maybe you're even, if this is music, like if you create music, I feel like it's very storytelling. Like, I don't know. It requires a lot of thought, like, put into this. I don't feel like this is just like a fun, project. This is something that this is intentional. This is intentional what you're doing. And it says, let go of fear now. It says, Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. So maybe you did have to like strip the ego, or you had some type of, not necessarily ego death, but like a balance, like this understanding within self, where it's like the two parts of yourself. You see how they're holding hands here? It's like the two parts of yourself really just like joining together. And what others may have deemed as negative before, because maybe you are someone that has, again, I'm feeling someone that has like a very sharp tongue, like cutting. It cuts people. It really cuts. But I feel like this is also part of your strength, because for whatever it is that you're doing, your purpose or your journey here, it's like, it's necessary that you are someone that is very strong, that you're not going to let people, try to talk down on you or walk down on you. Like, you are incredibly powerful here. And I think even if you have some type of fear going into things, it's almost like you don't necessarily let it show, or it's like you don't let it take over. You don't let it control you. Detach from the situation. So if you're holding on to any situation that is, and it says fear, so maybe there was some type of, I don't know if fear was holding you back from creating this, or fear was something that, maybe there is real consequence to what you're doing. Like maybe there's something here where there is an element of danger, right? I mean, even with protests, even with activism here, right? People got arrested. There were people that got injured fighting for their cause. Like, this is serious. So you could have been someone that has been arrested in the past before. Like, if you went to a protest before, you could have even gotten arrested. It says your home is protected by angels. It says, Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, or taxes. And you also have raise or promotion. So I do feel like this is going to be something that raises you in status, or it raises you in a way where you can see something that you didn't quite see before. Maybe this is like elevating your influence in some way, or elevating your audience in some way. Because it says, congratulations, increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. I don't know, I just feel like this is something that is going to elevate you in some position, or I don't feel like this is necessarily a job. I don't think this is like a regular 9-to-5. I think this is something that is in solidarity with others. Like helping out with voices that normally aren't listened to, or aren't heard, or silenced. So you could be part, that could have some, I don't know, maybe this message resonated. That's all I have for you guys, honestly. I will post the book once I get a chance to. I'm still at work, so I don't edit whenever I go home, but whenever I get a chance to, I will put the book, or I'll put it in the comments, because that's just, it was such a, I don't believe in coincidences, so I do think that was meant for you guys as well. I will post that later. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, evening, wherever you're at. Stay healthy, hydrated, and blessed. And I will see you guys next time. I hope you're treated as you treat others. Oh, and this is for entertainment purposes. Let me just say it. Let me just clear that up. It's for entertainment purposes. But yeah, have a beautiful rest of your day, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.